Okay, boys and girls, it's Miss Gainey here to teach you your math lesson for today. Today we're going to do a little bit of a review from first grade, which is place value. So our I can statement is I can use base 10 blocks to build a number. So we're going to practice using our manipulatives to build a number. So remember, you have your hundreds, your tens, and your ones. So I'm going to remind you, this is what a hundreds flat looks like when you're using your manipulatives. This is what a tens rod looks like. And then this is what your 1 unit looks like. Okay? So up here, I have the number 138. So I went ahead and I drew it as well. So in my class, I like to use squares for your hundreds flat, lines for your tens rods, and then dots for your 1 units. So the reason I do that is because sometimes it can get confusing if you're drawing rectangles for your hundreds and also, well, it's really a square, but sometimes when we draw, it looks like a rectangle, and then you also have rectangles for your tens, and then sometimes you have little squares for your ones, and if they're different sizes, I can get confused. So for me, and for you guys, it makes it easier if we go ahead and do squares for our hundreds, lines for our tens, and dots for our ones. So here I've drawn out the number 138. So we're going to go ahead and try to do some numbers together at the bottom. All right, so let's take a look here. I have the number 7. So all I have is a 1, like a ones place, excuse me. So I'm going to need my ones units, and I need to count out 7. So let's take a look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I have built the number 7 with my base 10 blocks, my manipulatives. So let's also draw it with the symbols that I taught you. So 7 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I drew 7 ones in circle dots. All right, good job. Moving on to the next number. We have the number 18. So we are going to need to start in the tens place, and we see that we have 1 10. So we need 1 tens rod. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my 1 tens rod. Okay, now we're going to look at our ones place, which is an 8. So we need to count out 8 of our ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have built the number 18. So the way that I would count it would be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So let's draw that too with the symbols that I taught you. We have 1 tens rod, which counts for 10. So we're going to count it 10. Then we're going to go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we have built or drawn the number 18 on our papers. Good job. All right, we have 2 more to go. The next one is the number 45. So we're going to look at our tens, and there are 4 tens. So we're going to need 4 of our tens rods. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would count them 10, 20, 30, 40. Now I need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have built the number 45. So let's count it together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Good job, guys. I'm going to go ahead and draw it as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. All right, and last but not least, we are going to go into the hundreds place with the number 325. So we need to get some of those hundreds flats out. We need 3 of them. So we have 1, 2, 3. So I would count them 100, 200, 300. Now I need 2 tens rods. 1, 2, which would be 310, 320. And now I need 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, I would start counting with 321, 322, 323, 324, 325. So now I have built my number. So let's go ahead and draw it as well. So I've got my 1, 2, 3, whoops, a little messy there, 1, 2, so 100, 200, 300, 310, 320, 321, 322, 323, 324, 325. So now I have drawn out my last number to the hundreds place, 325. Great job today, boys and girls. If you have any questions or anything you need help with, we have my office hours at the end of the day, and always feel free to shoot me an email. Great job.